Hey Candice, today's Thursday. Do excuse my tired, gross state. I just got back from school because we started this week. We started on Tuesday, and yeah, so let's go. Today I'm going to be talking about Series 7, Episode 1 of Doctor Who, and it was awesome, and I'm just not going to do a real review because I'm not very good at those and I sort of waffle a little bit. I'm going to give my thoughts, recapping kind of review, so let's go. Just to warn everybody who's watching, I'm an absolutely massive Whovian and there's going to be lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of fangirling. Let's go. So, the episode was called The Asylum of the Daleks, and I thought the concept was absolutely brilliant. I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really different, and I thought it was creative, as it always is. Stephen Moffat is an absolute genius, and I just thought it was awesome. The first thing I loved was the fact that it was different. It was something we hadn't seen before. Although it was the Daleks, it was a different kind of take on a Dalek-themed story, and I really, really liked that. At first, I wasn't all that keen on the whole human Dalek thing. It reminded me a little bit of the New York episodes in Series 3, with the hybrids and the fact that they've got Dalek brains and everything and no emotion. However, when the story started progressing a little bit, I really liked it. It was clever. I liked how the eye stalks came out of foreheads and things like that. I thought it was really creepy. A good creepy, an interesting creepy, yeah. I also loved how they kind of was showing how the story had been, what had been happening within the Doctor Who world, I guess, since we've last seen it, and since we've been away from the whole series and everything. I liked how they show Amy and Rory and how everything was going on between them, which really, really made me really sad. Yeah. I think what made me was really, really weird was the fact that it made me feel a little bit sorry for the Daleks, with the whole fact that they were being locked away from the Daleks who are meant to be the same species and feel united, I guess. Although they don't have any emotion, they're meant to feel quite part of one race and everything else. Not species, race, I guess. They think they call them that, the Scaro race. And I thought that it made me sad, the fact, sorry, I keep backing the magazine. It made me sad that they put them all away, all the crazy ones and everything else. Okay, let's go on to talking about the asylum itself. I thought the cinematography was absolutely brilliant. I loved the detail and everything else, and as usual, Doctor Who, they just have a real good amount of detail in that. This is really, really difficult to explain. Rory, I thought he was really cute and lovely, and I thought he was really sweet. The whole thing with him being in love with Amy and everything, and the fact, later I'm going to explain that in a minute, but I thought it was really, really funny. I liked how they all, when they came up into the snowy area and everything, Rory was left on his own, as he always is. It sort of shows his kind of not so heroic attributes, I guess, and everything else, and he's on his own. I liked the egg bit where he was acting like it was some kind of cookery show. It's like, do you want this? To the Daleks, and it was really, really funny, and it made me laugh, and they were exterminate and everything else. So I thought it was great. I love Rory as a character. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I must admit, I was nearly close to tears when Rory and Amy were talking. The Doctor cleverly left them on their own. He planned the whole thing to leave them on their own in the room to talk through their differences about their marriage. It was a little bit unrealistic how they solved a marriage that quickly and everything else, but it was cute, and I liked that, how it tugged on the heartstrings and everything else. I thought it was nice. Yeah, the whole thing about Amy not having children, it was really sad. Yeah, broke my heart a little bit, but yes. Wynn is brilliant. I love her. She's awesome. The one thing that's confusing me is the fact that the actress, unless they're continuing with the same character, the fact that she's called Oswin and the new companion's called Clara and they're played by the same person, it's a little bit confusing. But I like confusing, and Stephen Moffat will be able to pull it off as he usually does. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to see more of the actress. Can't remember what her name is. 1 second. I think her name is Jenny. Jenny. I have the Doctor Who Christmas? The Radio Times special, and I'm trying to find the pages. Jenna Louise Coleman. Yes, I like her. She's really, really nice. And I also liked how, if she is the companion, the actual new companion, they brought her in slowly, so they don't go and throw a new companion on you straight away. You get to know her a little bit. I liked how she called the Doctor the Chin Man. I thought that was really funny, bearing in mind that Amy has her own name for the Doctor, the Raggedy Doctor. I thought it was a bit cool. I liked her flirty side. I liked how it was more a woman taking control over the episode and kind of taking over the Doctor instead of the Doctor, and I thought it was great. I really, really liked her. I thought Oswin was great. Keep reblogging Oswin GIFs on Tumblr, GIFs on Tumblr. can't stop myself. She's brilliant. And yes, I did cry when Rory and Amy kissed when they were saving their marriage, and the doctor comes in and he goes, "Not now!" And I thought that was funny, yes. Finally, to finish it off, the final bit of the episode, I was in tears, where my dad was talking about the fact that on a radio show he was listening to, they were saying about how the storyline was a little bit predictable. I didn't think it was predictable. I thought it was very clever. I didn't expect Oswin to be a Dalek. Kind of, my dad pieced it together a little bit when they were talking about how the doors and everything are opened by the Daleks' minds. Not the minds, but how it's not open with keys. She had to open it and everything else. My dad kind of pieced it together a little bit, and I was crying. And when she was saying how I'm human, I'm not Dalek, it made me cry a little bit. It was an absolutely brilliant episode, and I can't wait for the next. Yes. The dinosaur episode this Saturday looks awesome, and it also has Mr. Weasley in it from Harry Potter, and it's awesome. I love how Stephen Moffat brings in other actors. It has Lestrade from Sherlock, and I think it's going to be a really, really great episode, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yes, I'm so glad Doctor Who is back. I've been waiting so long for it. So yes, Whovians unite. Yeah. Candace, I will see you on Tuesday.